Welcome to another Whiskey, Games, and Nerd Stuff. Today, unfortunately, we won't have any whiskey. We're just drinking some regular coffee. I've got some errands to run after I film this. However, if I was going to put some whiskey in here, the great go-tos are Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey, 8-Ball Chocolate Whiskey, and Shanky's Whip, which is amazing to put into your coffee. And today's game, we're going to play a nice, cozy game, a gentle rain. Basically, you're just laying down these little tiles and then getting to the point where you want to be able to grow these lily pads. And it'll make sense as we play along. It's a nice, easy game. I love how on this, where the first thing it tells you to do is get comfortable, change into some loose clothing. If you can, perhaps turn on some soft music or make yourself some tea or hot cocoa. Take a minute to stand up and stretch and roll the stress out of your shoulders. Inhale through your nose, hold the breath for a moment, then exhale through your mouth. Normally when I play this, I'll have some music in the background, some nice relaxing music, like Disturbed or Metallica or Volbeat or anything playing on Sirius XM Octane. But obviously for copyright issues, I'm not going to be able to play that. But whatever music relaxes you is what I go with. So let's go ahead and put this off to the side. And let's take a sip of our coffee. And I really, really enjoy this game. So the first thing you do is you're going to place down a tile. And then we will grab another tile. And the only caveat on these is when you place a second tile, it has to match. And this is not how to play. This is just kind of us playing it. It just has to match the symbols. And you'll notice that there's 4 different symbols on each one. And once you get 4 tiles that will leave a spot here, we can place one of these lily pads. So let's go ahead and place another one. And I'm probably not going to do very good because we're just going to kind of play this out as we go and kind of see where things go. All right. Oh, that does not match. That does, though. All right, let's see if we can get one that opens up. And see how those 2 don't match? You couldn't put those there. We're not having much luck, are we? All right. Maybe. Oh, and what you don't want to do is you wouldn't want to put something here because no tile will have 2 of the same flowers. So that would be a dead spot. So that's why we would not want to put that there. Let's go ahead and branch out over to here. Let's take another sip of coffee. And just imagine as you're playing this, you've got some nice relaxing music, you're enjoying some coffee, you're enjoying some tea, and you're just kind of playing through this. Nope, that doesn't match. And if anybody sees me missing an obvious, something in the background, please let me know. When you're playing these, you don't always see the immediate move that you should go to. Oh, see how I inadvertently created a dead spot? So this is going to be a dead spot because no tile will go there. But we'll go ahead and leave that as it is as an example of what you should not do. All right, let's see. We have a blue flower. I don't feel like we're getting very good over here. So you know what? Let's move this one over here. And nope, that would have been better if we could do that. We are just not having much luck. All right, nope. Eventually we'll get one. And again, I really like this game because it is relaxing. I can sit and play through this, and the gameplay is fairly quick. You can kind of sit here and play through these, and time will just fly by, just kind of relaxing and chilling. You can play with more than one person and just take turns with the tiles if you want. But typically, I'll play this solo. Nope. We are not. Nope, we don't want to do that. We don't want to create a dead spot. All right, we were going to go over here then. Oh, so close, so close. Nope. Nope. No, we don't want to go there because we have that dead spot. Can't believe we don't have one yet. Oh, there we go. Great. Oh, no, we don't. If that was flipped around, I was hoping that would be one. And that's not one. That's not one. Darn it. That's not one. We are just not matching anything. Apparently I shuffled these too well. Am I missing anything? I feel like when I go and watch this, I'm going to find that I missed so many obvious things. And people are watching this are yelling at me what I missed. Nope. All right, there we go. So there's our first match. Because that created a spot right here, we can pick one of the colors. So we can do blue, yellow, or this one. I'm going to go ahead and put the blue lily there. And that's how that would go. So let's take a sip of coffee. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to run through all these little tokens before we run out of cards. Oh, you know what? Oh, look at that. We had all but that one. I was hoping that we would be on a run of cards. And apparently we are not. Oh, that would be a dead spot. Feel like, all right, we'll do that. Let's hope some of these things come together. There we go. Oh, no, dang it, look. They keep teasing me. Let's see. You know what's going to happen. I'm going to go back and watch this and see. Oh, no, look, I created another dead spot. I'm going to see all these spots that we've missed. And I think I've trapped myself too much. So definitely don't take this again. This is not a how to play because obviously I don't know how to play very well. All right, we're going to go ahead and move these up here. And I'm sure there's a perfect strategy to play this. I just usually just go along and grab what looks good and see if I can. There we go. That one worked. See if we can get stuff that fits together. Of course, I'm going to mess that up, right? We'll try and edit that out. All right. I want to find the piece that goes there. Nope. 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 Ooh, look at that. No, darn it. Come on. We've got to have some better luck. I feel like we are having the worst luck. Or I just suck at this. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to move these over here. Okay, we're getting low, so let's see how bad we did this. And part of this is because we had too many dead spots. So when you have too many dead spots, you're just not going to do well. Okay, nothing going to go there. It won't go there. It won't go there. That doesn't go. Could put it down here. But that would be a dead spot. Could it be here? That would be a dead spot. Won't go here. Can't go there. We can place it there, though. No, we cannot place it there. Dang it. All right. Looks like we're going out here. Yeah, I think we got way too many dead spots on this one. Oh, hey, look. There we go. And what we're going to do is now we get to have a white one, the purple one, this one, or the blue one. Now, we already placed the blue one down. I do feel like there's a lot of white lilies out here. So let's go ahead and place that there. And let's see if we can get some of this to come together a little bit better. You know what? We'll go there. Okay, so nothing won't go there, won't go there. Won't go there. Would go there if it was a blue. We'll just go there. We got 2 left. Okay, we've got 2 left to do something with. I'll go there. This will go though. So we got that one. So let's go ahead and get that symbol. And we have our last card. So what can we do with our last one? Let's see. Okay. So we won't be able to go there. We won't be able to go there. We won't be able to go there. Not there. Nope. Nope. So I'm not seeing any spots for us to do this one. So I'm sure I've missed something. So what'll happen is then when you get to the scoring, after everything that's done, as soon as the 8th blossom opens, the game ends if you can get to 8. Admiring the view, your score is equal to the number of unplayed tiles left in the draw pile plus 8. Since all 8 blossoms have opened, so if you have 4 tiles left, and after all 8 blossoms open, your score will be 12, 4 unplayed tiles plus the 8. However, if you run out of tiles before all 18 blossoms open, the rain ends and the game comes to a close. Count the number of blossoms that open. This is your score. So we have a whopping 3 score. So that's our first playthrough. I will do another playthrough video, and I have a feeling we're going to be able to beat our 3. I think this is the worst I've ever done, but I hope that everybody sees that this is just kind of a nice, relaxing game. And again, you know, I would not caution. I would strongly suggest that when you play this, I find on a particular stressful day, this game is one of those games that relaxes me. This is a true definition of a cozy game. I enjoy this game. It's simple. It's relaxing. I've played it watching the news at times, or when it's just been one of those days, I've even sat out on the patio drinking some coffee and just played this game for a couple hours and didn't even realize the time went by so fast. Really appreciate everybody taking the time to watch this video. Please like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Would love to hear your comments on this game and what you think about it. And until next time, everybody, cheers.